Paul Heyman, born September 11, 1965, is an American professional wrestling manager, former promoter, and executive. He is signed to WWE, where he appears on the SmackDown brand. In WWE, Heyman had managed or has served as manager for a record 6 world champions: Big Show, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Rob Van Dam, and Roman Reigns. Critics have praised his managing and promo skills. He has also competed sporadically in matches, usually as a comedic foil, including in the main event of the 2002 Rebellion event. Heyman debuted in the professional wrestling business in 1986, becoming known as the CEO and creative force behind the Extreme Championship Wrestling (ECW) promotion from 1993 until its closure in 2001. Before owning ECW, he was a manager under the ring name Paul E. Dangerously in World Championship Wrestling (WCW) and other promotions. He is the co-owner of New York City's Looking for Larry agency. Heyman was inducted into the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame in 2005 and the WWE Hall of Fame on April 5, 2024. Paul Heyman's net worth is close to $10 million as of 2024. Early life. Heyman was born in New York City's Bronx borough on September 11, 1965, the son of Jewish parents Sulamita and Richard S. Heyman. His father was a prominent personal injury attorney and World War II veteran, while his mother was a Holocaust survivor who suffered through experiences in Auschwitz, Bergen-Belsen, and the Lodz Ghetto. By age 11, he was running a mail-order business selling celebrity and sports memorabilia from his home. While still a teenager, he fast-talked his way backstage at a Worldwide Wrestling Federation (WWF) event at Madison Square Garden as a photojournalist. He was paid by the company for several of his photographs. He graduated from Edgemont High School. He attended SUNY Purchase and worked on air as an opinionated, controversial host at SUNY's radio station, the Wary FM New York radio station for Westchester Community College. In 1985, at the age of 19, he became a photographer, then a producer and promoter for the New York City nightclub Studio 54. Personal life. Heyman is a father of 2 children. Heyman suffers from insomnia. He is a film enthusiast who cites Angels with Dirty Faces, 1938, and Lyon, The Professional, 1994, as his favorite films, and a great admirer of punk musician Henry Rollins, whom he described as one of the most underrated social commentators out there. Former ECW wrestler Tommy Dreamer has spoken about how he planned to assassinate Heyman at WrestleMania X7 due to Heyman's financial mistreatment of both Dreamer and other ECW wrestlers. Lesnar's sole managership, 2014-2020. After Triple H announced that Randy Orton would challenge John Cena at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns came out and fought with Orton backstage. Heyman then came out and told Triple H to implement Plan C, which was the return of Lesnar, who would have a match against Cena at SummerSlam. Lesnar defeated Cena at SummerSlam to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. At the Royal Rumble, Heyman was at ringside and Lesnar retained his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Cena and Seth Rollins. At WrestleMania 31, Heyman was at ringside and Lesnar defended his title belt against the 2015 Royal Rumble winner Roman Reigns, but Lesnar was unsuccessful as Rollins cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase and made the match a triple threat match. Rollins pinned Reigns for the win. The next night on Raw, Lesnar was suspended after he demanded a rematch for the title and attacked several innocent people. At WrestleMania 35, Heyman came out just after the opening segment, demanding that Seth Rollins fights his client to start off the main card. Lesnar and Rollins appeared thereafter. Lesnar then severely beat up Rollins before the match started. When the match finally started, Rollins ultimately won the match in under 5 minutes, carrying out a low blow when a referee was knocked down, and executing his finisher 3 times. In June 2019, WWE announced that Heyman would be the executive director of Raw. Heyman also appeared on SmackDown due to Lesnar being drafted to the brand in the 2019 WWE Draft, but shortly thereafter, Lesnar returned to Raw. Heyman continued to represent Lesnar up to WrestleMania 36, when Drew McIntyre defeated him for the WWE Championship in quick fashion, at a fanless event, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Lesnar then opted not to sign a new contract, thus leaving his professional wrestling career in uncertainty due to him becoming a free agent. The Bloodline, 2020 to 2024. On the August 28, 2020 episode of SmackDown, Heyman aligned with the returning Roman Reigns, portraying the character of his special counsel. Besides his work as manager, Heyman also worked as a creative, deciding the storylines which include Reigns. At the Crown Jewel event in October 2021, Reigns retained the Universal Championship after striking Lesnar with the title belt. Heyman's alliance with Reigns ended on the December 17, 2021 episode of SmackDown after Reigns fired Heyman and attacked him. As Reigns was about to hit him with a steel chair, Lesnar saved him from being attacked. On the January 3, 2022 episode of Raw, Heyman once again aligned himself with Lesnar after he had won the WWE Championship 2 days earlier at Day 1. The reunion was short-lived, as 3 weeks later at the Royal Rumble event, Heyman betrayed Lesnar by handing Reigns the WWE Championship belt to attack Lesnar, allowing Bobby Lashley to win the title from him in the process and realigning him with Reigns. 73. Lesnar went on to win the Royal Rumble match and regained the WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber, setting up a champion versus champion winner takes all championship unification match against Reigns at WrestleMania 38. Reigns defeated Lesnar, thus winning both the Universal and WWE Championships. It was around this time that Heyman would be announced as the Wiseman as well as special counsel to Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Heyman was by Reigns' side as he beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39 in the main event. Reigns' title reign as Universal Champion lasted 1,316 days when he ultimately lost to Rhodes at WrestleMania XL in April 2024. That same year, Heyman was announced as the first 2024 WWE Hall of Fame inductee and was inducted on April 5. After Reigns' title loss, Heyman turned into a tweener, after his character became innocent after Solo Sikoa, who joined the stable in 2022, took temporary leadership of the Bloodline after exiling Jimmy Uso and inducting Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. On the June 28 episode of SmackDown, Heyman was kicked out of the Bloodline after refusing to acknowledge Sikoa as the tribal chief, turning face in the process. Reception and legacy. Heyman's work as a promoter and booker has been praised by many wrestling fellows and critics. Former ECW World Heavyweight Champion Raven called him the most creative genius the business has ever seen. Raven's description of Heyman as a genius was echoed by Taz and Jim Cornette. Heyman is widely regarded as one of the greatest orators in professional wrestling history. Heyman's skills were praised by his former broadcast partner Jim Ross, who stated, "He was a really good antagonist because sometimes the best antagonists are the villains that say things that you know are true, but you just don't want to hear them." Heyman had the ability to tell his version of the truth, he was plausible. He just wasn't a heel getting himself over, he got talent over and did a great job.